Hey, this is Dale Tinsley. You're listening to the Connect podcast. Our purpose is to guide you to connect with yourself so that you can connect with others and live a life of meaning and value. Continuing the series, Limitless Potential, Endless Refinement. Peace be with you, and welcome back to the Connect podcast. What a world, what a world. Through all the chaos unfolding, I hope you remember who you are. I hope you know your worth. I hope you have some courage. And I hope you're making your way through the matrix. For today's episode, the illusion is crumbling. Because as the information is exposed to the people and to the light, it's going to be a disinfectant for it. Today's episode is inspired by real events. And actually on the drive over today is when it hit me. The illusion is crumbling. And it's always been crumbling. But the exposure now is something that can't be denied. For people that aren't as self-aware. For those that don't question reality or the why. Or when the red flags go off, they just dismiss it. So we're not going to run too deep down the rabbit hole. But I just wanted to throw out some layers in how the illusion is crumbling. And dig into it a little bit. And what is the illusion? The illusion that people that we supposedly elect around the world, people that we respect, people that are even idolized for their stature in life, for how much money they have, for their wealth, for their intelligence, for their beauty, for their status, that these people are better than anyone. And now through through millions of pages of emails, we get a glimpse behind the curtain at what's really going on. And it's disturbing. It's disturbing, it's mind-altering, it's satanic. It's depravity. It's just, it's unbelievable in some ways. But they've given us hints all along. They've given us hints because the dark side, to keep their karma clean, they have to tell us what they're doing. And it's on good men and good women to become aware and to stop them and show resistance. And you might think, well, how could this illusion be pulled off for so long? Trust. There's trust that when you turn the TV on and you watch the news, that these people are telling you the truth and reporting live and this is what's really happening and these are the important things that you need to know about. So right now when you turn on that news, are they talking about all these documents nonstop and exposing it all? Are there investigations? And these are the documents they are allowing us to see. We're being allowed to see these. Because anytime they really want to hold something back, well, it's national security. Whose security? The people running the illusion? Sure, not we the people that demand accountability. But it won't come. The accountability won't come because you have to have personal accountability. Integrity, men and women of integrity leading us. I can remember back 35 years ago, and Dr. Martin Luther King, although he wasn't a perfect man, seemed like a man of integrity. People seemed at least to understand integrity in these old-fashioned belief systems. Accountability, integrity, adaptability, courage, stand up for what you believe. And little by little, it's been dismantled by design. Now we're just supposed to accept everything. You can't question anything because then you'll be viewed as an outsider. And these were traditional beliefs. And yes, it was a much simpler time. We weren't bombarded with information nonstop. We didn't have a device, a computer in our hands and accessibility the way we do today. But people seem to have an understanding and a self-belief system of right and wrong. It seemed to be more cut and dry. You know, one of the main ways they keep up the illusion, and we'll see how much of it crumbles, is comfortability. And the fact that most people, myself included, we just want to work, be productive, do something meaningful, have connections with ourselves, with God, with our friends, with our family, be part of the community, and strive to improve and have a better life for ourselves and for our family. And maybe all this new technology and all these things that are supposed to make our lives easier, maybe they've just made us really comfortable and even lazy. Yeah, the accountability factor right now as the illusion is crumbling. We'll see what happens. But I think the cat's out the bag. And for all those that, oh, it's a conspiracy theory. There's no global cabal. There aren't these networks. People would know. It would be exposed. Really? That's how these people operate. And if you color outside the line when you're on that side of the darkness, they end your life and make it look like a suicide and you're done. And there's no news coverage of that. Because it's a big team and we're not on it. And I don't want to be on it. So how do we now with this new information, how do we look back as we've questioned things? What's our superpower? Our self-awareness. Our self-awareness looking inside ourselves, recognizing our own egos, recognizing our own selfishness, having self-accountability. And as we do that, we can see it outside of ourselves as the illusion within ourselves of the ego's control. Once we see our egos in the mirror and we can see our own egos very clearly, the illusion crumbles. The ego starts to panic because he realized that you see him clearly. We see ourselves more clear. And we have to realize that we are not the ego. We are not here to destroy and be selfish and be resentful, be angry, be frustrated, be hateful, be judgmental. Those are all low vibration states of mind and states of consciousness. Another tool that they use to keep the illusion going is groupthink. They don't want free thinkers. They don't want critical thinkers. They don't want people questioning the narrative. They don't want a population of free thinkers, critical thinkers, people that question the narrative. And groupthink, just go along to get along. Just be part of the pack. And that, my friends, is the furthest thing from personal freedom, from a spiritual awakening, from becoming an individual, from your own purpose and passion and truly being sovereign to yourself and connecting with God and having that deep, deep, profound connection. Because chasing these outside idols, whether it's an athlete or a movie star or a musician or status or money or materialism, all that does is feed the ego or the title even. And that groupthink, when you take it deeper, it's really a form of programming and mind control. I want you to think about the 2019 C-19, the planned stomach. It was, if you remember back, it was like, okay, cue the commercials. And it was, we're all in this together. Right on time, they rolled out the commercials with all the people of influence that some people idolize. Well, I got to do it. This person said it. It was lockstep. It was laid out. And there's information that's come to light about that. Because remember, I don't tell you what to think. I hope to inspire you to think and to question everything. And speaking on mind control, two of my favorites that discuss it and really, really break it down at a profound level, Jason Christoff and Chase Hughes. Incredible work these guys do, exposing the patterns, giving real-time examples and laying it out. The process of mind control. Check out their work. Highly recommend it. Some really wild times that we're experiencing right now. And it may make you feel and think a certain way as the illusion crumbles. I trusted these people. I believed in these people. As you become more self-aware, as you question everything, more and more will be revealed to you. And this mind control stuff has been going on forever. That's why they call it propaganda. And if you look at who owns what, who influences what, who lobbies for what, it's criminal. It's criminal. And really, it's a battle between good and evil. And these documents expose the level of evil. And if you dig into that evil and you see why they do what they do, it is satanic worship. Just like those of us that want to be self-aware and connect with God and feel that love, feel that connection, feel that power, there's an opposite. And if you're curious to run down that hole, if you're not aware of it, once you see it, you can't unsee it, but you need to be aware of it. Yeah, we're blessed with intuition. We're blessed with intuition, and we have to honor it. We have to focus on what we can control, what we can influence, and build strength within ourselves, mind, body, and spirit, and focus on maintaining and digging deeper into the connection that we each have with God and Jesus Christ. And in these uncertain times, we have that rock to lean on. We have that truth. We have that intuition. We have that gift. And we need to honor it and exercise it and use it and act on it. I guess we'll see how it all shakes out. Supposed to be 3 million more documents, but they'll never see the light of day because of national security. Does that sound right to you? Right now in the United States of America, we're the sickest, most obese, most disconnected, most mind-controlled that we've ever been right now in the year 2026. How is that possible? Because it's all unfolding exactly like it's designed. Keep the people in chaos, poison the people, mind, body, and spirit. And it's on us to use our superpower, our self-awareness, the ability to connect with God, to take care of our bodies, to not put poisons in our body. But the FDA said it was okay. They wouldn't let that be if it was toxic to us. Look up glyphosate. how glyphosate has polluted the soil. No, that's just a conspiracy theory. Oh, well. Why is everybody obese, sick, on SSRIs, fully medicated? I don't know. I just question everything. Even myself, constantly, in my own belief system. Are we being divided or are we being united? Are we judging each other or are we accepting each other? Because at the end of the day, we are one humanity. So stay strong, stay vigilant, and don't let fear grab a hold of you. Don't let fear take you down the rabbit hole of the what ifs and the coulds and the shoulds. Be prepared. Prepare yourself and your family. Because this whole battle that's unfolding is a spiritual battle and a mental battle. Aside from all the toxicity floating around in our environment and our food source, water and air, and the TV. Hope today's conversation inspires you to question everything and to open your mind and open your heart and read in between the lines. Recognize the patterns. If it acts like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck, my friends. As this illusion continues to crumble. I'd like to invite you to go to the connection.studio for today's journal and all the other journals. And I want to say, I hope God gives you the courage and the strength that you need for what's coming. I pray that in Jesus Christ's name. Till next time, friends. God bless. Thanks for joining us at the Connection Studio. You can support us by sharing with others and posting to social media. Keep doing the internal work, as it will truly make all the difference. God bless.